Bushnell. Performance is the only thing. Federal Premium Ammunition. Surgical precision. Terminal results. Savage Arms. Better come standard. Gold Tip. Start tough, stay true. And these other fine sponsors. This week, Dean and Kent are in the Limpopo province of South Africa, hunting with good friend Jan Duplessis of Select Safaris. The Limpopo province is also known as the Great North due to its beauty and diverse landscapes. To the Africans, the area consists of high veld and low veld, meaning the uncultivated habitat of thinly forested mountains and lower elevation grasslands. For this reason, the Limpopo province is considered the hunting capital of South Africa. Select Safaris has over 20 years experience in the area and offers a full luxury service to make your safari a memory of a lifetime. The camp provides you with a cultural experience of thatched roofs, local game meets, outdoor dining, entertaining in the Lapa, all while being located in the heart of the African wilds. So let's head to Select Safaris and join Kent and Dean at the birthplace of hunting, the dark continent of Africa.
Hi folks, welcome to this week's episode of Bushnell's Trigger Effect. We're going to be hunting on the edge habitat of the canyons in South Africa, going after Nyala and klipspringer. I'm going to be targeting Nyala, which to me is one of the most beautiful species in Africa with their orange legs and all the coloring. I'm really excited about this one.
Yeah, they are a beautiful species, and the klipspringer, however, is one of the smallest antelope species in South Africa, but they are a tough little critter to get close to. They're really, really unique species. They live in that rock cliff country, and I think it's going to be a really good challenge. So I'm excited to go after those little guys.
For sure. So let's head out into the mountain veld of South Africa. Well, we're loaded up and we're heading out.
Are you ready? I'm ready.
I'm ready.
You're ready. Came around the corner and there was a Nyala bull standing there, but Jan looked it over and said he thinks we can do better, but boy are they a stunning looking animal. Very beautiful. That was a female bushbuck. And just these animals are true athletes here in South Africa. Like, we're sitting there looking at that, 2 bounds, gone instantly. Phenomenal. This looks like fantastic. Wildebeest. That will be a first for me.
Well, Jan, you sure have a beautiful place here. You've got some great lodging here. What else do you offer with your full package?
Well, full package first, I'll pick the clients up at the airport and take them back to the airport at no charge. You know, that's part of the service we have. Then in camp is the daily laundry service, all the food, beverages, those in moderation. The field treatment of your trophy, and then I will also make sure they get to the taxidermy. So taxidermy is excluded, but to get them to the taxidermy is also included.
Well, that's great. I mean, you have to select the best with Select Safaris.
Stay tuned for more hunting action with Bushnell's Trigger Effect after this commercial break.
I won't pretend to like your cat, and you don't know it yet, but I'm not going to your friend's wedding in November.
No, I don't want to see this in pink.
I will not be home Halloween weekend, and the lawn is not getting mowed after October 1st.
For those who live to hunt and refuse to compromise, the new Trophy and Trophy Extreme rifle scopes, featuring the brightness of optics costing hundreds more and the industry's finest no questions asked lifetime warranty, only by Bushnell.
Hunters aren't just hunters. We're dedicated parents, employees who work late, citizens who serve our communities. When we hunt, we need ammunition we can count on as much as people count on us. New Federal Non-Typical from America's #1 rifle ammunition brand. It's perfectly tuned to the needs of avid deer hunters who put all they are into everything they do. 30 million whitetails, 17 million hunters, one ammunition.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Hunting Consultants Plus, more than just a booking agency. Now, let's return to the action with Bushnell's Trigger Effect.
Well, we're just on our way back and we spotted a beautiful Nyala bull. We gotta get moving on it quick though, it's just right here. It's amazing. We just saw this thing has disappeared. We're still looking for it. Hopefully it's nearby. Well, what happened was we got out and we tried to cut up and around, and we got up above, and then Wade, our cameraman number 2, spotted it kind of backdooring us, and Jan just confirmed it. There's a fresh track where it just blitzed out on us, but it was a beautiful Nyala bull. Kind of caught us by surprise. We were driving back to the camp, and all of a sudden it was standing literally like 25 yards off the road looking at us. Jan had a hard time determining if it was a mature bull or not because it was in really thick brush, and finally it turned its head the right way and Jan said we're going. But that's hunting in South Africa. Nothing's a guarantee. These animals definitely have the advantage.
The Canadian Wild Turkey Federation is proud to present Turkey Talk.
My name's Clinton. I'm entering the workforce just out of university, and organizing CWTF events has helped me overcome some of my daily challenges. Thank you, CWTF, for being about more than just hunting.
Well, we're heading out for another beautiful evening hunt. Jan was saying that today with it being a really nice sunny day, that a lot of them are going to be moving into the water, so we're heading on top of the mountain to hunt near the water. There was a Nyala bull standing there. We're going to try getting a better vantage point on it. Holy smoke. Wow, that was quick.
Yeah.
We just left camp, came up the road. We did a very quick stalk on a little bush, or well, not a little bush buck, but a nice bush buck.
Yeah.
And then we come up, and I don't know if my Canadian eyes just aren't toned to this bush and these animals. I didn't see it. Jan's yelling, stop, stop, stop. There's a Nyala. And we tried to make a stalk on it, jump quick.
Yeah.
You called it perfect.
Well, thank you, Wade, for spotting that. And it just saw him behind that tree. I was not sure if it was him. And then you said you saw the movement.
Yeah.
It came out. I mean, perfect. About 150-yard shot. Well done.
Thank you very much. That's awesome. Wow. South Africa hunting, select safaris. I mean,
Great. Let's go and get him.
driving around, I shot that Nyala across a gorge. And so now we're working our way over there so I can put my hands on this Nyala bull. I'm really excited.
Bushnell's Trigger Effect will return shortly after this commercial break.
For unmatched vein clearance. For drag that doesn't sacrifice speed. For group size reductions of up to 75%. Gold Tip introduces Valkyrie with Factory 4 Fletch. Its accuracy to the 4th power. Valkyrie with Factory 4 Fletch, only from Gold Tip.
Hunting requires adapting, from the shot you planned to the one you didn't expect. Nothing adapts your shot like the Trigger Stick series. Monopod, bipod, and tripod, all engineered for smooth, accurate adjustments. Short sticks for the ground and kneeling. Tall sticks for the chair and standing. Just squeeze the trigger and adjust. Adapt with accuracy with the Trigger Stick series from Primos. Speak the language.
This segment is brought to you by Westside Stores, your outdoor sports authority. Now, back to Bushnell's Trigger Effect.
Well, Jan, you landmarked and you figure right in here somewhere?
Yeah, it's about 100 yards down here, not too far from the road, and I think let's go and find it, see what happened.
I'm excited, let's go. Well, folks, here you have it, a South African Nyala bull, and what an absolutely stunning creature. Jan, being from Canada, I really don't know a whole lot about how to judge these animals, but how do you know that this is a good bull?
Well, first thing you look is for that ivory tips on top. When they get matured, they get quite long where you can see it. The other thing is you want it to, at least the horns come open, where this one is open. We look at about 25 inches here, you know, solid hard basis. It's an old bull. Yeah, and you know, that's what you're looking for.
Well, this was very exciting for me. I mean, it not only being such a beautiful creature, but just how you called it perfectly. You spotted it, you knew he was going to come up here. We got to the other side of the gorge. That was incredible.
Yeah, no, it's just with the elevation, the sun in our favor, you know, we had a good clearing from that side, and he stepped out, you gave it a perfect shot, and he went down right there.
Well, I would really like to sincerely thank you from the bottom of my heart. I am going to have a great night back at camp tonight, for sure.
Yeah, I think all of us.
Definitely.
Yeah. Well done, Dean.
Thank you.
Lethbridge College proudly presents Conservation Connection.
Hi folks, thanks for joining us here at Conservation Connection at Lethbridge College. Joining me is Carrie Edwards, one of the instructors here, and we're going to talk a little bit about wildlife management. So what is wildlife management?
Good question, Kent. Wildlife management basically has three tenets to it. Wildlife conservation, what was actually known years ago as game keeping, and then pest or problem wildlife management. So depending on what aspect you're dealing with, if you're dealing with the wildlife conservation, well, that's conserving a species. Game keeping to some extent could be retaining a species as well, but it could also be the elimination of a predator, so you've got the more desirable or the ones that need to be hunted type species. But we've really taken a back seat on a lot of that now. And then obviously the other one, problem wildlife management. Really, wildlife management is balancing the needs of humans and also balancing the needs of wildlife.
Yeah, well, I guess the big question is, does wildlife management need hunting?
Oh, that's a great question, and there's no conservation-minded group more so than hunters that actually benefit wildlife management. In fact, the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation estimated that hunters fund conservation to the tune of about $1.6 billion per year. So without hunting, we would have less desirable hunting species, but other than that as well, we'd have other species that non-target, non-hunted species that benefit by creating that habitat through hunter conservation dollars. So there's really no group out there at all that funds wildlife management like hunters.
Well, that's great, Kerry. And we can all play a part. Join your local clubs, join national clubs, and be a part of the solution. So now let's get back to some great hunting action with Bushnell's Trigger Effect.
For more information on Bushnell's Trigger Effect, visit our website or Facebook. Now, back to the action.
We just saw 3 klipspringer go up the side. Was that one a good male? Yeah, that was a very nice male. Okay, we're gonna go up this side, get a better view from the top side. Okay. I saw them. He kind of was going to the right. Yeah. They still might be down in the thick stuff. Okay. Might go a little bit higher to get a better view. But I think they might be down here still. Now if they can get up to the top, we'll have a perfect view on them. Yeah.
Well, we got outsmarted by a
klipspringer.
They live up in these rocks. It's amazing how they can get around, those little animals.
It took us forever to get up here. We've been sick as they were out.
Yeah, and they went out the other side. Now, we tried to get up on this side to get a vantage point across that other rock face, and they beat us to the top before we could get up, where we could actually get a good look at them. But, oh well, we'll try again, and you never know. That was a nice klipspringer.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, he had nice horns on him. So.
Let's carry on.
Yeah, we'll get down.
More Bushnell's Trigger Effect after these important messages.
What are you guys doing? Go home. Oh, big man with the paint can. You're not up to this. I knew you were spineless. I ain't worried. Enjoy the view. You're like a mile away. Yeah, you big chicken. Ah! Ooh! Savage 10 GRS and 10 BA Stealth. Out-of-the-box long-range performance that leaves you speechless.
My camo doesn't need the match, and I don't care about a deer's net score.
I won't be at your game Friday night.
I will keep looking at trail camera photos until this meeting is over.
For those who live to hunt and refuse to compromise, the new Trophy and Trophy Extreme binoculars, featuring the clarity of optics costing hundreds more and the industry's finest no questions asked lifetime warranty.
They're the optics your rich uncle would own if he wasn't such a pretentious fanboy.
This segment is brought to you by King's Camo. See the difference. Now, back to Bushnell's Trigger Effect.
Well, our bushbuck male gave us a slip earlier this morning. We're just heading up the gorge. We could run into klipspringers or another bushbuck, so we're just gonna keep on trying.
He's on the left. Yeah, take your time.
Wow.
Yeah. Well done on that one.
That was amazing. I mean, that is a small target at that range, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's kind of facing us, standing on that rock.
Yeah, but he went down right there. I see the female is still there.
Yeah.
And she don't know what happened. And,
yeah, like I said, you never know. We were looking for bushbucks or klipspringers. Sun's come out in the gorge here. It looks like a beauty too.
yeah, it is. You know, it has nice thick bases as well. Looking at 4 inches there. Let's go and find him there.
Let's go and take a look at him. Well, Jan, you did it again. I mean, these are elusive little critters, aren't they?
Yeah, no, it's still a little early for them, or what I thought. Normally we see them at midday, and we came up on this gorge, and they were down here.
Yeah.
He made a perfect shot on it, you know, and what a neat animal.
Yeah, the little klipspringer male here. And tell me a little bit about what you look for in a klipspringer.
Well, first you look at the basis. You know, this one just started with the secondary growth there.
Okay.
And then around 3.5, 4 inches. If you go over 4, you know, it's a really good one for this area.
Yeah.
And I think we look at almost 4 inches here, and at least level with the ears or above the ears, and that's how you judge them. And yeah, like I said, the fur is different on this one.
It's really different. It's really coarse, and you say it comes out easily?
Easily. You can pick it like a chicken. And it's hollow hair. And that's to protect him from the sharp rocks, you know, when you jump into it, and that's why the hair can come out that easy.
Yeah.
And you only find them in the mountains.
Well, they're a very nimble animal. They're very elusive. You get eyes on them, and next thing you know, they disappear again. They've got almost an olive green color, as you can see. For a small animal, it's a true trophy.
Yeah.
I'm really pleased. This has been great. Select Safaris did it again. Way to go, Jan.
Well, congratulations again. You made a good shot there.
Thank you very much.
Wow, Kent, what an absolutely incredible adventure in such a beautiful area. And I'll tell you, when I was looking across that canyon at Nyala coming across, and I was looking through my Bushnell scope, I mean, television doesn't do the beauty of these animals justice. That Nyala was beautiful. It is something I can't wait to get home and show my family.
You bet. A stunning animal and stunning country. And that little klipspringer really turned out to be a challenge. I mean, we hunted so hard for those guys. We saw them just about every day, but they are so elusive and can go through those rocks. I mean, it was a real challenge. A small target at a long distance, and but we got it done, and I'm very happy. They're a really, really unique little animal. So make sure you join us next week for more exciting episodes of Bushnell's Trigger Effect here in South Africa.
Canadian Wild Turkey Federation is a proud conservation partner of Bushnell's Trigger Effect. Taxidermy services for Bushnell's Trigger Effect.
Nice and solid. Nice ivory clips.
Look at that thing.
What do you think of that, Jan?
Only one crazy Kent.
Yeah, he's the Canadian selfie king right there.
This has been a Thunder Boys production.